players first. Oh, I didn't know mine was been. Who?
Charlotte's coming up too.
Okay.
We'll start.
How long?
We can go right now. You ready?
Is he coming though?
Is he coming?
Nah, that ain't happening.
Herman.
Nah, Charlotte need his own.
He got stuck.
He got the
stuck
pick
in the,
six today.
hallway.
Yeah, he got the pick six today.
All right, we have Shadur Sanders and Alejandro Mata open for questions. Adam, go first.
Shadur, again, some pregame, deals out against the other team at midfield. What happened there?
To me, they just wanted attention, honestly. They just wanted to go viral, really. So that's all that really happened.
Tyler.
Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. Shador, as you guys are heading out there for the last drive in regulation, knowing you have to go 98 yards. What's the message to the team in the huddle as with just 2 minutes left as you guys are going inside the game?
Well, we do it in practice all the time, so it's not really a shocking or a surprise to it. It's just like, okay, we like those high pressure moments. Like that's what we live in, and I wish the whole game was just straight that. Honestly, that's when I say we excel. But really, like in my own mind, I was thinking Brady mode. Like he does it all the time. I got to be able to do it. Just talking to him, just and really just representing him in that way.
Hey, Shedeur McMiller, Fox 31. You talk about Tom Brady and all the work that you put in with him, and also coaches talked about this isn't the first time you've had a moment like this. It's just a bigger stage that now people can see it. What have you learned from Brady, and where does this rank in terms of moments that you've had in these kind of pressurized moments?
Well, I say it's a lot of pressurized moments, but I remember the biggest moment I remember was 2 moments. When my dad was he was going through a thing with his foot. My freshman year, we threw a game-winning touchdown versus Southern, at Southern, and the Celebration Bowl last year. So it's just like I already knew what was required. I already been there before. So it's like I'm not gonna be able to live with myself honestly, like on a loss like that. Like I don't know, I wouldn't be able to sleep. So I just didn't want to go through that.
Hey guys, Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report for Shedeur. When you saw Travis go down, this was a very chippy game. You guys were fighting with each other back and forth, and you saw Travis go down. Did you guys feel?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Charlotte come in.
Yeah, he's coming. Go ahead and finish, Nikki.
Did you guys feel extra emphasis to win this game for him and just ultimately come out with a win?
Hold on.
How's everybody doing?
We gotta give a round of applause for the pick six, man.
Clutch
Pick
brothers.
For the pick six, man. He tried to do Dad's dance, but you thought he was gonna get
I
cut.
know. I was gonna extend that pick. I was just gonna go to the side like Madden, but I was like, this guy's mad and he's running pretty fast. Can y'all hear me on the mic?
Yeah. That's it, chill.
Yeah, that was close though. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment, and hey, them ticket prices was worth it today. So me and Shedeur just playing before. We was like, let's make it close today for the fans.
Nah, I ain't say that. Nah, he capping now.
You know, it's a script. You know.
Nah, but when Travis went down, like it made me feel some type of way, honestly, because like you took like one of my brothers, on the offensive side, so it really hurt me a lot, knowing the work he put in and everything just leading up to the game, and knowing like you could always count on him in those moments. So now we have Mikey step up today, because I'm proud of him for just getting in the windows and understanding. So his number was called and he was ready to execute.
Yeah, the bad thing about losing Travis, man, you lose such a crucial piece of our team. He's on offense and defense, so it's like you losing 2 players in one. So that was pretty rough,
Shiloh, on your interception, were you about to high step? Were you trying to high step at one point?
I was finna high step at that 40, just like Coach Brown did, because I got a Coach Brown cleats on. So I was really thinking about it, but I was like, this isn't the NFL. So I can't do that, or I'm gonna get a flag. So I was just like, let me just hurry up and just score, hit the J6.
And he was running fast and mad.
And then a follow-up question for you. After that, their quarterback kind of settled in, and they started hitting a lot of those crossing routes all night. What kind of was working for them that you guys were struggling with tonight?
I'm not sure exactly what it was, but we'll see in film. But Coach Kelly put us in great positions. He gives us good calls. We just have to execute at the end of the day.
Yeah, the quarterback had a great game. Like, he stepped up to the moment. He stepped up to the occasion, and he did everything he was supposed to do. So
I'm not trying to take credit away from them, but most of the touchdowns were, self-inflicted. It really wasn't none. They was doing that special.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they want to talk on their interviews. I'm gonna talk on my interviews. So it wasn't really nothing they was doing. It was just us. Like that's just how it's gonna be this whole season. We have the talent to be the best in this conference in the country, but we can only do it to ourselves.
We got Mata here too.
This question's for Alejandro Mata. Alex
doesn't
Ramirez,
win.
Mile High Sports Radio, the final word. Big kicks tonight, man. Awesome. You came through. Yo sé que hablas español también. Unos saludos a la gente allá, tu pueblo, por favor.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
Bueno, muchacho.
Sorry for my voice. I've been yelling all night, supporting the team. But no, yeah, it was. I like to perform under pressure, especially when it comes to big kicks like that. I've been made like that. I want to be that guy when it comes to kicking, and I know behind this guy, he's gonna put me in the best position to do that.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Mata, coming off the bench, is it more difficult coming off the bench like a pinch hitter in baseball? It's the hardest thing to do in baseball. Coming off cold, what was it like going up and they hit that 41er?
No, it's definitely harder, especially my original kicking cleats kind of broke in the warm up, so I had to wear the ones that I wore last season, and these cleats did not miss last season as far as I'm concerned.
The magical cleats.
The magical cleats.
You gotta put them in a trophy case after that.
I might have to, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, no, it's definitely harder just because you don't get as much warm up as you get as a starter, especially Jace. Great kicker. So it was definitely tough following him.
Ariel Orsuto, 9 News. My question is for Shedeur. Last week you said that it was your first time getting to experience a crowd rush after the win. You got one again this week, but a very different type of win. What did this win feel like after everything?
Well, first, I just want to thank God for, just everything, for just keeping us healthy and stuff like that. I took a big hit, and, he helped me stay healthy. So that was the first thing, but it just felt different. It felt like, man, we have no choice. We got to win, and it feels like that all the time. But this the first time it felt like just lock in no matter what. Go out there and just handle your business, and that's it. Be accountable for your side of the ball. Be accountable for offense. Defense, they did what they were supposed to do. We just started slow, honestly. That's all it was. And we just can't afford to keep doing that week by week. So we just got to look it up, look at the film, figure out what we keep doing wrong and what's the solution, and, just be proactive with the calls.
And the difference between this crowd rush and last week I stuck around on the field a little bit, but this week I went straight in the locker room. I promise you. As soon as the game was over, I went straight in the locker room.
I'm telling you.
Because it get pretty crazy out there. So that's, we're making improvements on and off the field, making smart decisions.
Joe Rico, My Last Sports Radio. Is the final word. This is for Shiloh. I saw at the end, I thought you were going to do a little bit of performing at the end, and then, you were tackled in the end zone. But, when you had the pick six, I think that, maybe it looked like it might be kind of one of those games where you would stretch it out, but it was a tight game. Can you talk about in the fourth quarter how that's going to come back later on in the year and how you guys might look at this game because there's going to be other close games down the road, I'm sure.
We do what we need to do and listen to our coaches. We probably won't have any more close games like this, but we just have to fix our mistakes and correct them in practice and just keep making plays. The whole game, even when they was starting slow, it's like I know what they do. So I wasn't never stressed the whole game. I wasn't, trying to give motivational speeches. Like if you need motivation at this point, then you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong profession. So I mean, it's just football, and at the end of the day, we got it. If you don't know what it is, then you don't got it. So, we out there to win, and that's just what we do.
Daryl Gonzalez at 303 Gonzo, all social media platforms. When is it that you guys soak in the victory and then it becomes more family time versus looking forward to next week's game?
Like right now.
yeah, like as soon as I'm going to go get an ice bath first before I leave, but go home, chill,
Mondays is our off days, too. So.
Yeah, but that's really the time, like tonight, like 24 hours, the 24-hour rule, really. So really just tonight, get some good food tomorrow, chill, then about that business on Monday.
Yeah, Monday's our day off. But that's when I usually get breakfast with Coach Prime because I'm the favorite son, Shedeur, he don't be coming, but maybe this time he'll pull up.
Nah, I ain't coming.
But yeah, I mean, Coach Prime is always Coach Prime, so it's always like coach and family time all the time. He just wants the best from us, and he just wants us to be dominant.
Jake, go ahead.
Hey, it's for all you guys. Jake Shapiro from The Fan. What was it like coming out behind Lil Wayne?
I ain't gonna lie, there was so many people out there. I was trying to find him when I was on the field. So it was crazy. I'm usually in the back, really, so, because I really just don't want to get trampled over and stuff because a lot of people are running real fast out there. I'm not that fast. So I really stay in the back. So
I seen Lil Wayne though. I seen him on the screen. I was like, if I was the other team, I'd be so scared right now. They got Lil Wayne over here, Coach Prime, you know, doing his thing. They got a whole animal running around. You know, that's pretty. Like these guys, and they winning right now. And they got so many cameras on them, everybody's watching. I would have been so scared if I was the other team. But like when Lil Wayne was performing, that's like,
yeah, nah, that was crazy.
I don't think anyone's ever done that. No one's ever done that, has they?
Nah, only in Jackson. That's it.
Pat Rooney, Boulder Daily Camera. Shador, first half seemed like a struggle to get the ball down the field, really get the passing game going. Second half, started working the middle field, found Michael Harrison. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the adjustments you made at halftime to get things going?
Really just, I don't know, really just taking a deep dive and understanding, like, this is bad. what we was doing was very bad. So it's just like we can't consistently just be bad and just put all the pressure on the defense. So that was really the main thing coming out of halftime, and you know, getting with Coach Lou and him asking me what I like and what I'm able to see, and just trusting that everything we've seen on film is true. And shout out to them. They had a good way disguising a couple things. They really did. The corners played really good. So it was a good defense we playing against. They weren't no pushovers, but whenever we found out that's who they are and that's true to who they are, and there wasn't gonna blitz, then we was able to carve them up. Because you saw what happened the first time they blitzed.
Shiloh, I want to go off what you said a second ago. They weren't scared, and you guys maybe it seemed like maybe caught up in the hype. Did you guys maybe get caught up in everything? And
no,
were you surprised by them not being scared by everything?
I know what y'all think, but it's not really like that deep. It's a game, and you just have to go out there and play the game the right way. And if you're not in the right position, then they're gonna score. So at the end of the day, it's not really that deep. We just have to do our job on offense, defense, special teams all the time, and then we're going to be that team that we are. If we don't, then we won't. It's a game. It's like chess, you know. You make the wrong move, you're going to have to pay.
Honestly, I'll say on the outside, of course, looking at the program, looking at the team, of course you're going to think, okay, it could be distractions and stuff. We know at the end of the day, we got to keep winning. Simple as that. Like, if we stop winning and all this stuff goes away, you know, so it's like, we don't really have a chance to really enjoy it how everybody else that's not suiting up every day gets to. Because if we don't go out there and we don't make plays, then that's just what it is. But I doubt we was distracted or felt overconfident that we was going to beat them. It was just like we just making simple mistakes, and that's just how football is.
Jake, go ahead. Question for Shiloh. Jake Schwannis, DMVR. You didn't have any turnovers until this game. What was it like to finally get 2 of them, very impactful turnovers?
Well, my first year at Jackson State when I had 4, I didn't get a pick until like the 6th game. So I wasn't really stressing that, you know. I told the Lord, I said, Lord, you give me a pick 6 today, I'm going to go to church in the morning. So it's 1:06. I need to go home so I can, you know, wake up and go to church tomorrow because I made a promise. So, yeah, I mean, if you do your job, they're going to come.
Since it's 1:06, we'll go one more with Mick.
No, I'm telling you. It's 1:06.
Yeah.
This one's for Shiloh and Shador. Obviously, the last couple days, this matchup got extremely personal when comments were made about your pops. How satisfying was it when the clocks hit 00, having both of you making such a big impact in defending your dad?
At the end of the day, it was just about winning the game. Of course, it's personal, but when you get in between those lines, then it's football. That's just what it is. And now we show everybody respect, you know, and dignity and respect our opponent. But when they, you know, when they did that to Trav and stuff, it really clicked for me. Like, nah, they really out here tripping for real, like overly tripping. So it was, at that point on, it was really like, you know, I'm not able to say bad words though, but it was, you know what I'm trying to say, honestly. So yeah.
Some bull junk in Coach Prime words.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we was just out there fighting and battling for, you know, hats and sunglasses. So we did it. We came through. You know, they gotta respect us when we wear hats and sunglasses when Coach Prime does. And you know, Coach Prime was raised right, and we just proved that today.
All right, thanks guys. Appreciate you. Go get rest.
Shit, love it.
apologize for not getting here a little more prompt. I'm sorry. Had to shower and address the team and so forth. Great game. Played like garbage in the first half. Try to get it right in the second half, offensively as well as giving up some wounds defensively. Didn't go well. We mixed one field goal as well. Time of possession in the first half was unbelievably one-sided. We barely touched the ball. I think it was only 9 minutes in the first half. Second half, we did some things. We showed that we were resilient. We showed that we would fight. We showed that we had no surrender or give up in us. And that's a lot for a team that's fairly new. As you say, we just got together. So I'm truly proud of our men as well as our coaches and staff, sports staff, and so forth. Not happy with the way we played, but I'm happy with the win. You got to be happy with a W no matter how it comes. Truthfully, it's one point in the game I said, we can't let this dude win. There ain't no way we let this dude win. You know, his press conference is going to be unbearable if we let this dude win. And but I knew even when we got the ball on the 2 or 3, 4 yard line, I said, as long as the ball in Shador's hands, we're going to get down this field. I knew that without a shadow of a doubt. And when we went to center the field to talk about overtime, I told him we want the ball. I want you to have the ball. Most teams put the defense out first so you can see kind of what they do. If you don't get, you get 3, you know what you have to do. I want the offense out first. I want you to put pressure on them to get them out of their comfort zone. That's kind of how it transpired. It was a great day for Colorado. It was a great day for the Buffalo fans. It's a great day that we got to win. Let's go.
Jake, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on the
How
win.
you doing, sir?
Doing great. Jake Schwannis, DMVR. Just curious if you have an update on Travis and just your thoughts on that play.
I think Coach Ray is going to the hospital to check him out. The first thing I heard that he would be out for a few weeks. I heard that for sure. But we're going to do what we got to do to take care of him. So I know Travis like a book. He probably is going to want to be out for 2 weeks. But we got to make sure his health is more important than his game.
Hey, Coach McMiller, Fox 31.
How you doing, sir?
Good. You've talked about it many times that, like you said in your opening statement, that if Shador has the ball, you have faith that he can go down there. This isn't the first time he's done it, but to be able to do it on this stage with the amount of eyeballs on it, what does it say about his progression as a player and as a man?
Shador's been that. You guys just hadn't seen it because he was at HBCU and we were secluded. I guess no one had TVs and they didn't work out here in the television that we were playing on last year. But this is who he is. It don't matter where he came from. That's who that guy is. And his passion and his study habits and his commitment to excellence, it shows every weekend. I know a multitude of people, not you guys. You guys are family. You beautiful women are family. But people wait for him to fail. Like he can't keep this going. Yes, he can, because this is who he is.
Hey, Coach. I just noticed it wasn't until the 5th drive that I charted that Michael Harrison took the field for the offense, and it wasn't until much later in the game until Alejandro Mata took the field as the kicker. So I was just wondering, what's the message? How do you keep these guys focused when they start?
Well, they got to focus. If a guy isn't starting, he's contributing on special teams. So a lot of the starters we don't allow to play special teams unless they're seniors or aspiring juniors that's getting ready to go pro. So he got in there and did his thing and caught some key balls for us to move the chains. And Mata, you know, I give everybody opportunity. Mata don't miss. I know that. You know, he hadn't missed. I think he got one blocked in Jackson, right? That's it. Mata don't miss. So I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to do what they're gifted to do. But when it comes back around and he's up, he's going to nail it.
Hi, Coach. Adam Wooster, Tiger.
How you doing, sir?
Sports, doing well. After Shiloh's pick 6, it looked like you guys had a moment out there. What did that moment? What was that like for you?
You know, I'm coach, but every now and then during the game, I have a dad moment. And that was a dad moment, just running down the sideline as he was running down the sideline. That's the most I ran in years. Yeah, I didn't even know I had it in me. But just to see his joy and see him just atone for some of the things because he studies so much, and he's like, I'm going to stop playing passive. I'm going to jump it. I'm going to jump it. And he did it. So that was the moment of what he put into his work ethic and film study and just being aggressive. And he's capable of that. I don't know how many tackles he made, but he had a heck of a lot of tackles, what I saw throughout the game as well. He made plays. That's what counts. That helps us win.
Ariel Arsuto, 9 News, over here.
How you doing?
Tuck back here. I know you said you wanted to dominate this game.
Yeah.
Clearly, it didn't go that fashion.
That's right.
Is there a different kind of satisfaction that
Yeah.
comes with this type of win?
Resilience. I mean, the guys, they had every opportunity in the world to give up. They had every opportunity in the world to give in. They didn't. And they never doubted themselves on the sideline. I mean, we were upset with some of the things not being executed that were called, but these young men never give up. And I went and I told the line, I said, guys, we just need 6 plays. Just give us 6 plays. 6 plays, we're going to score, we'll get the extra point. 6 plays, just give us 6 hard plays. And that's what they did.
Coach Richie Carney, Denver Sports. You told the world on game day to keep the cameras rolling
Right.
when you and Jay would meet post-game.
Right.
When Jay was asked about it earlier, he said about what maybe went on or what was said. He said you can ask Prime about that. So
Yeah,
was
well,
there anything meaningful in the
No,
post-game exchange?
no. I know Shador kind of got in between it. But no, I don't hold, I could be petty if they petty, but I ain't got time for that, man. I'm on to bigger things. I'm happy for the brother. I really am, man. I'm happy that they fought, that they played a good game. I'm happy he's a head coach. I'm happy for any brother that's doing it and successful, man. I truly am. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. I have to respond because, it's my mama taught me that. You just ain't gonna type me and I'm gonna sit back and ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm happy for that dude, man. I don't know him, but I'm happy for him. I wish the best for him. I really do. My success ain't got nothing to do with his. So why would I want him to succeed? I don't know how people get down like that. My blessings ain't got nothing to do with his blessings.
Coach, back-to-back weeks were kind of slower out of the gates
Yeah.
offensively. Is that a coaching thing, execution thing?
That's
play
everything.
calling?
That's everything. I got to figure that out thing. That's what that is. And I'm getting tired of that thing. That's what that is. We got to stop. We got to stop that. We're better than that. We really are. As coaches, as a team, as an offense, we better than that. We better than that on the silly stuff. How many times we gonna give up an under route? I know you guys got tired of that. You're like, darn, don't they know an under route coming? Yeah, we knew that too. But how can you not? I mean, I wish you could hear. They need to start playing the conversation on the headset on television so you guys can hear what's really going on.
So is that an adjustment thing, like schematically? Or
No,
is
that's a
just
thing that
execution?
people need to do their job thing. That's what that is. Just do your job, and we straight.
Peter Broad, The Athletic. I'm curious, what led to your decision to go for 2 in the second overtime rather than just
Points.
a field goal?
The way the numbers come out, the points. I mean, it's a chart, but we got so many smart guys around that they just tell you, coach, you got to go for 2. Cool, let's do it. And I understand why. That's what it was. Only thing I kind of second guessed at the end when we were at the 2 or the 3 yard line. I wanted to go ahead and get points instead of because it's a tremendous letdown if you don't score right there and you turn over the ball. But then you got to think they'll still be on the 2 yard line and they got to drive 98. You're thinking all these thoughts, but you never go wrong with getting points. And we got a field goal out of
Coach
it.
Carlos Bryant, DSM. Can you talk about Hank Zelinkas? He was the true freshman that got to start today at center. Hank Zelinkas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Hank.
Yeah, he got to start as a true freshman today at
several
center.
different
Can you
Hanks.
talk about him?
It's hard. I was watching how everything flowed. I haven't watched film to see how he really performed, but he stepped up, and that's what this business is a next man up type of business. So I'm proud that he stepped up. I haven't watched the game film to really give you a true evaluation on how he did.
Hey, Coach, Brian Howell with the
Yes, sir.
camera. Shador struggled the offense struggled throughout the entire
Yeah,
game.
I'm glad you corrected that. 'Cause everybody's looking at you like,
Right.
oh, excuse me?
So, but he talked about this, that drive at the end of regulation, that quarterbacks kind of make those moments make quarterbacks. He talked about that being maybe a Brady.
I don't think that moment makes him, because he's had a lot of those moments. You just hadn't seen those moments. So you're just getting an opportunity to see those moments. That's who he is. I never doubted the fact that if the ball's in his hands, what he's going to do. No one on the offense, no one in the darn stadium doubted the fact that we don't doubt him. That's who he is. So we just got to make sure the ball is in his hands, and key thing, fourth down plays, third and short plays. We love the ball to stay in his hands and allow him to make the decision. Now, if we don't succeed and he made the decision, I can live with that. But it's hard to live with something when the ball is not in his hands.
Well, I want to ask also, because he did the same thing in the Celebration Bowl at the end of regulation.
Yeah.
What's different about him in those moments? Does he get a little more locked in?
I think he was 38 for, 47? I think he was pretty locked in all game. What is he doing for this season, 80%? Some crazy number like that? That's, like, you guys are taking this stuff for granted. This is not normal. Like, this kid can flat out play. Forget the name Sanders. The kid can flat out play this game. He's I don't know what his completion percentage for the season. You are good, man. You are a heck of a actor. You know you're good, right? Thank you, brother. I'm straight up. And I was mad because I saw you last time, and then I was like, oh my God. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I wanted to give you your flowers in front of everybody. You are good, dog. Yeah, y'all know who this cat is, right? Y'all know who this is? And all the black folks like, yeah, we know you. White folks like, who's that? That's the truth. Y'all just won't say it. You are good, my brother. I appreciate you. Amen. You're good, man.
Hi, Coach.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Nick Edwards, Hughes Sports Report. It was a spectacular day in Boulder today. So many events. You're here and there, seeing all of your friends. What was kind of your favorite moment from today, whether it be the game or the extracurriculars?
That is so tough. That's a great question. The Rock could be our president if he wants to be. And with 390 million followers, I mean, if he just asks everybody to give $1 to the university, I think we have no problems with, the NIL. The conversations I just had in my room with Key Glock and some of those guys from Memphis, and you had with Cameron, I love Lil Wayne like he's my son. Like he, speaking to his mother before the game as well. There's so many different moments, being on the different sets and seeing these beautiful, wonderful fans all congregate together. Campus was electric today. I don't know if some of you got a chance to witness it, but I don't know how it's been in the past, but campus was electric today. And don't dismiss the fact that we always recruit. So when those college kids that are on recruiting trips see this kind of stuff, it's one of the big fellas just said, hey, man, it's different. This is straight out different here. And we had some dogs here on recruiting trips today. So it was so many wonderful moments. I don't know when we're going to put it out, but my mother was pretty much the pregame speech today, her and Rock. So you're going to get it's going to be good when you hear what she had to say in the pregame speech. Yeah, so I didn't have to fire him up. She did her doggone thing. I'm proud of her.
Tony, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Coach.
How you doing, sir?
Tony Casolo, Buffalo's Wire. Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you?
Awesome.
You mentioned you want to have the ball in Shador's hands as much as possible, but the offense was 2-1 run to pass today. Is that by design, or would you like to see more balance?
We're not
out of the
running
offense?
the ball. We can't do something we can't forcefully do. I mean, we're not successful at running. That's an attitude. That's an attitude. That's just a straight attitude that we're going to run the ball and you're not going to stop us. That's a darn attitude. We got to develop that attitude sooner or later, and prayerfully more sooner than later.
Coach, how you doing? Clinton Yates, ESPN. You talk about the vibe around this team, all the different people that are showing up around the program. Y'all are starting to get mentioned along the likes of Georgetown Hoyas, UNLV, Fab Five, Black America's team. You know what I'm saying, in terms of what you're representing. What's that like for you guys in terms of the popularity you're taking on nationally?
Well, first of all, these kids weren't even born, so they don't understand that. Dennis Thurman and some of the older coaches like myself, we understand that and how dynamic and how much of a blessing that is to even be mentioning those likes. It's tremendous. It's not a burden whatsoever. It's a blessing. and we're thankful for that. But I don't think our young men inside the locker room understand the moment. Like, that's what I told them in that last series. Guys, this is a moment you will never forget. And let's maximize this moment. And they went out and did it. But when you're that young, and you know, all of us were young one day. Some of us are still young and naive. We don't understand these moments are just slipping by slowly but surely. And we got to grasp them because it's incredible. What happened and what transpired today was incredible. It really was. From the start to the finish of the day.
Watching 2 a.m. 2 more, Romy, go.
Coach, Romy Baines, CBS
How you
Colorado.
doing, girl?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Excellent.
Just staying awake. You know, Shiloh had 2 turnovers today. I'm wondering if that moved him up in the kid rankings.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what? He is moving up. He is moving on up like the Jeffersons. But Shador is straight out balling too. Bossy came in and gave me the biggest hug and kiss and appreciation for Daddy that she could ever give me at the end of the game. So that was great. And Junior's been balling. What he does on social media is fascinating. So it's tough. My kids' rankings are tough. It's a serious run right now. It really is. It's a serious run right now. I'm the only one that's honest about ranking my kids. You guys act like you love all of them the same, and you don't. I don't know why y'all act like that.
Coach Dan Mormon, Mile High Sports Magazine.
How you
Last
doing?
week you said 80% of your team, staff, and everything is bought in. Does a win like tonight increase
I didn't say
that
bought
number?
in. I never use the word bought because that would think like we selling something. They believe. They believe. Probably 85%. We still got another 15% that truly believe, no matter what. And oftentimes, that's not some of the pivotal and key guys. That's some of the staff that's distant from helping what and have influenced what we do on the field. And there's some guys that probably ain't even dressing out that, you know, they want to be a part of it, but they don't want to truly be in it. And they don't have any influence on the outcome of the game. But honestly, they do during the week when they're serving on the scout teams and preparing us and making sure we're straight. So we're going to keep elevating that number week in and week out. I think it's around 85% that truly believe that we have something special inside those locker rooms.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, appreciate you all. Sorry about this heat. I apologize on behalf of CU. We're going to get it fixed. We're going to put Icy Breeze. We endorse them as well. We're going to put Icy. We have Icy Breeze to blow on everyone. Thank you. How's Mom and Pop? They good? Okay, please tell them I said hi.